Hello guys, welcome again. New live stream. So let's talk about Bitcoins. As expected, Bitcoin is actually crashing. Very interesting, right? So it's something we were expecting a few days ago. Actually, I got to stop it. I am not actually. I am in long position right now. Looking for a bounce because of course this is support, right? This is serious support. I am not expecting to see a break right now, but eventually it's gonna break down. So right now here it is support, and this is of course all resistance right around here. This area, all this area is resistance. So that's why right now I am trading like it's a range. Of course, this is risky because looks like Bitcoin is getting ready to fall, and it's gonna break. There is a very high probability, very high. The top is already in. So I'm gonna explain this live stream why, the reason why, and why I don't need news again, right? Because the narrative right now is because Trump and tariffs, right, in Canada, whatever, right? But yeah, people like to justify everything, right? Always there is a reason, but yeah, it's fine because as I said before, many times, without them we cannot make actually profits, right? So right now I am in long on 94k. I will close I will take a loss if Bitcoin breaks around maybe 90k around there. But yeah, I mean, right now for me it's just a range, a big range, right? Like around 10,000, 15,000 range. So looking for a potential bounce here. Of course, no shorts here, right? You're thinking to short here is because, maybe you missed my live streams, right? When I said around 105, $107,000 is the area to short, not here. Remember, we don't short support, right? This is the support, not resistance, right? Please don't do that. Of course, I am not financial advisor, right? It's up to you. You want to do that? It's up to you, right? But please, risk management is the most important thing here. Okay, so now let me continue. So as you can see here, we have a sell signal here. We have a sell signal in 1-day chart. We got signal in here last week. And as you can see here, I was in short position here, Bitcoin bounced here, and I got to stop it here, and I opened another short position looking for this drop. I closed my position around $97,000 in short term 4-hour chart. I have two positions, one in my main account around $104,000, 500. This is my main 600 in my main account, and my small account I am trading this range. In my main account, I'm looking for actually 74k. 74k, that is my area. I know it's crazy, right, for you, but yeah, that is the target I'm looking for. But in the short term, I'm looking for a potential bounce, right? Of course, right? Remember when I said in the long term, I'm talking about maybe 2-3 months, right? Not now. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a sell signal here. Bitcoin is dropping right now, but not just only 1-day chart, it's also 2-day chart. We have a better divergence as well from this point and this point, right? From this point and this point. And as you can see here, we have a beautiful better divergence here. We got the confirmation yesterday. That's why I was not looking for, because I can see in the comments, right, and also in my private Discord, like when Bitcoin is bouncing, oh, people go crazy. Oh yeah, to the moon, right? It's bullish. No, actually it's not. No, there is, at least following my system of trading, there is no way I will say Bitcoin is going to the moon. No, at least not this year. 3-day chart, let me show you here. We have a better variance with the close today. We will see finally the confirmation, same as today chart, as you can see here. So Bitcoin eventually will break 90k, and breaking 90k, you will see 74, 75 actually very fast. So let me show you here a 5-day chart. We have a sell signal still present, and also here weekly chart we have a sell signal. As you can see here, all the time frames, higher time frames for Bitcoin is, they are screaming, well, Bitcoin will crash, right? So, and now we have a monthly close. Let me show you the monthly close. We have the confirmation. Remember what I said to you in December? I said to you, be careful here, because these kind of signals, right? Like you see this one, is usually they are fake signals, right? When the color is changing here, right? So right now we have the confirmation right now by monthly here. So if I will say, if this week I think maybe this month. Yeah, let's try to be more conservative here. Any close below 90k this month, you will see a major crash all the way down to 74, 75k. And actually, not only that, you will see finally a big crash all this year. All this year is gonna be a massive crash. Well, it's freezing. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so let me check. What about now? Let's see. It's frozen. Yes, you're correct. You're right. It's frozen. Why? Why my screen is frozen? Let me try something else. Okay, so let's see. Now finally I think it's working. Let me see. Yes, I can see my screen. Please let me know. I'm gonna start again. As you can see here, we have Bitcoin dropping here. Yes, and that is something we were expecting, right? Not today, right? A few days ago. So this is resistance. This is support. Sorry, this is a support, no shorts, right? You're thinking to short? No, thank you. At least not with me, right? It's not for me right here. And here is the resistance, right? So the short opportunities were around last week, I think, when Bitcoin was around $105,000, $104,000. Okay. So right now Bitcoin is testing support. Of course, I in my case, I am in long position right at 94k. Of course, not financial advice. It's just I'm sharing what I'm doing right now. And I am expecting a bounce. Of course, because why? This is support, right? This is support. I cannot short here. So, but now we have here a sell signal here in not just only one day chart. We have a sell signal in multiple charts and higher time frames. So there is a very high chance. There is extremely high probability Bitcoin, the top is already in. So I'm going to explain why. Let me show you here. To the one day chart, we have a signal here. I was in short here around 104,700. And after that, we saw a bounce. I got to stop it and I opened another short position. And finally, you can see here, Bitcoin finally is dropping. But not just only this time frame. Into the chart, we have a better variance, as you can see here, right? And also through the chart, we have a better variance again with the close of today. And then this week. And as you can see here, we have a sell signal with better divergence. And also 5-day chart, we have a sell signal as well. And weekly chart is a sell. And also the most important chart right now here, we have a monthly close, where the monthly close is telling me Bitcoin finally printed a sell signal here in the monthly. So we can say right now, the better variance in the monthly we have right now from 2021 and 2025 right now here is actually there. So what is going on? What is going to happen in the following year is like this. Okay. Of course, don't see the price. You see the arrow is the direction is to the downside. I don't care what social media said. I don't care what the influencers they are saying. I don't care. Sir, I really give a shit of what they are saying. Yeah. Bitcoin is going to just crash. Okay. Of course, following my seasonal trading, right? That's all, okay? Of course, it's gonna take time because after that, after this technical analysis, we're gonna see the social media, what actually influencers, right, with 200k followers are saying, right? Most of them, they are just saying shit, but it's fine. Okay, so as you can see here, I cannot short here, right? In the short term, I mean, this week, I am looking for a bounce. Eventually, Bitcoin is gonna break this range to the downside, something like this, and after that, continuation. Where the next target should be, following technical analysis, of course, is around 75, 74k, around here. This area of support is gonna be the area to be tested. Where is the ME55? Around 72 right now. 74, 70K, around there, that is the area. Now, technically speaking, is in uptrend, is still in uptrend, of course, yes. But of course, I will open long positions if I see this drop around here, yes. And of course, if Bitcoin is not just gonna crash to zero, right? Of course not. This is gonna take time, right? If you remember the last bear market, Bitcoin was actually crashing, after that a bounce, and after a crashing, and so on. This is the same thing. So we will see potentially something like this, or after that a bounce here. People, you will see social media bullish again, calling for the next 200K, whatever, and I will be just happy shorting. So that's why social media is happy shorting, because this is a time to short, not to buy more than the stupid things, right? Of course, I am not a financial advisor, right? You can do whatever you want, but at least in my case, what I'm doing right now is this, right? I am just trying to something like this, and after that something like this, right? And after that something like this, right? As you can see here, this is looking more like LOA theory. Actually, you are correct, because if remember, I don't trade LOA theory in smaller time frames, just only weekly and monthly, because actually it's very useful. We can just see where we are right now. So for example, here we have a wave number 1, wave number 2, 3, 4, and 5, where now I am expecting an ABC correction, where usually the wave number A is the bottom of the wave number 4, around here, around 60, 50K, and after that wave number B usually is the top of wave number 3, or the bottom of the wave number 4, the wave number 5, sorry, and after that wave number C, where is the top of the wave number 1, so around 30K. So this is the scenario I am looking for 2025, 2026. I know it's not popular for you, right? Yeah, because if we see Twitter, oh my God, to the moon, everything is to the moon. Correct. That's why, as I said before, we must be happy, because if you are in this channel, is because, well, you are actually doing this like more seriously, right? And we need people like that. I mean, seriously, we need people like they are on X, because if they are smarter, how we are gonna make profits, right? That's why we need that kind of people. We need dump money, right, in the markets. So that's why they can keep buying the dips, right? Of course, I will just keep shorting as long as I have the weekly sell signal. When I as if we see the weekly buy signal here, of course I will open long positions as well, right? But thinking like I will not hold for 1 year, just 3 months, and after that I will just sell everything, right? Because every bounce right now for Bitcoin is gonna be a sell. Okay, now let's continue with the monthly close, because it actually is very important here. In the monthly close, what we have here, technically speaking, we have Bitcoin is an uptrend, right? So in average, the bottom is around the MA55. Right now, it's too soon to say it, right? But well, we can expect like Bitcoin in some point, 2025, 2026, I mean this year and next year, is gonna be around here between the MA55, right? And potentially a break, potentially, right? Let's see. But right now it's around 46. So what I'm doing right now, I am just shorting. I am just shorting Bitcoin, happy shorting, right? Of course, sometimes I cannot take profits because Bitcoin is bouncing here. For example, right now it's bouncing. Yes, as I said before, I am right now in long position looking for a bounce. Let me show you one moment here. Yeah. I'm gonna show you my trading journal, because actually I am recording this as well. As you can see here, this is my trading journal. Right now in January, I made 1,200. In January, in December, 200. Well, because I started just 1 week before the last week of December, and right now February 225. As you can see, let me show you here. We have an open position is around $93,000, 920. It's still open here. So looking for a bounce right now. I am in profit right now. I am in profit. Let me see. I am in profit right now. Let me see 1 second. Around 5%. I am in profit right now. So that's why this is very important, right? You cannot, I mean, it's not recommended, right? Short supports, right? So that's why be careful here. right? Because all the people, oh yeah, Bitcoin is going to zero. Yes, of course, I agree with you. This year is just short for me, shorting, right? But in the short and in micro time frames, like 4 hour chart, even 1 day chart, we will see bounces. Now, what we are gonna do? At least what I'm gonna do, because someone asked me, hey, what is your advice for the next bear market? I'm very happy to hear this kind of things because, well, as a trader, I feel very happy. Like some people, they are actually quite happy with my technical analysis because they came here from 2019 and they recovered their money in 2021, and now they are getting ready for this. And first of all, let me explain this. 1 second, let me just change here the screen. Yeah. First of all, you need to understand something. I take losses same as you. Okay, I am not perfect. I'm a human, same as you. Exactly this. I do the same mistakes. I take losses, right? Sometimes I get wrecked. But overall, in the long term, right? The most important thing here is like my profits are every month I can actually make profits, right? That is the point, right? It's not like 100% stable. I mean, like I think last year, 2023 is when I closed 1 month in red, but since then, usually monthly, always I am in profit, right? So that is the most important thing here. So first of all, thank you for your some people on X, right? They are following me right now, and they are actually thank you so much for your support. But you need to understand something. Bear markets, actually, they are very difficult. They are very, 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 very complicated to trade. If you really want to take this seriously, I mean, to the next level, you this bear market is coming, I think this year is gonna be the best opportunity for you to learn about trading. Yeah, because if in bull markets, as you can see here, meme coins, people, they think they are very smart, right? They want to believe they are very smart, but they are not. Just they were just lucky. And you buy something and just is pumping, right? Oh yeah, to the moon, right? That is the problem, right? Because you get this fake feeling like actually you are expert or you are the best of the best, but actually no, you were just lucky. If you want to test yourself, if you are good trading, the bear market is gonna be the best place to do that. Because if after this crash, like 77%, you are in green, congratulations, you did something like only 1% of all the population can do, all the traders can do. Okay, so you can survive, and not just only survive. Actually, you can make money in the bear market. You are actually doing very well. Okay, so that is gonna be the biggest test for you, especially you think you are doing very well. Let's see, because maybe your system or your strategy is working very well in uptrend. It's awesome, right? But maybe your system, or maybe your stability, emotional stability, is not correct. You is gonna be tested in a downtrend, because you will try to repeat the same things you did before because it was working, right? Maybe you draw this triangle like this, right? Because some YouTubers with many followers are doing this shit. And oh, you know what? It's gonna break to the upside, right? 25%, right? From here. Oh, okay, yeah, it's perfect. And you repeat the same thing, the same thing, thinking that is the way. No, actually, no, it's not the way. Just you are trading an uptrend. That's all. So that's why if you want to really learn about this business, because it's a business, right? At least for me, the best time to learn is this one. And I would suggest, not financial advice, right? But if you are looking to learn, like you want to learn this more like professional way, it's the time to start looking for mentors, training courses, or whatever. Like something is gonna help you to improve your skills, because it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be complicated in this year and next year. Okay, so that's why be careful here. Try to be careful. Try to be defensive. Manage your risk, right? Because the market is gonna be complicated this year. Now let's continue. Let's continue with Bitcoin. And as you can see here, well, in the short term, right? In the short term, what we can expect here, in the short term right now, as I said before, we are in support, right? We are in support right now around this area. One moment. Here around this area, we are in support. So I cannot be bearish here. I am looking for a bounce here. Of course, don't get me wrong. After I see this bounce, I will open another short position. Technically speaking, right now, 4-hour chart in curve is around very close to this probability curve here. So that means every time when curve is around this area, there is an let me check, around 94% of probabilities we will see a bounce. Of course, it's gonna take time, few days, right? Maybe a couple days, but around here we cannot short, right? We cannot short, so that's why careful here in the short term, right? In the short term, I am looking for a bounce, something like this, okay? Something like this, yeah. Of course, I could be wrong. That's why I set my stop loss. My stop loss is around $89,000, 90K. If I see Bitcoin breaking 90K, you will see a fast, powerful candle all the way down to 74. It's gonna be impressive. If you don't believe me, well, we can study what happened in 2021. What happened here in 2021? Bitcoin was around, one second. Bitcoin was here in this area around 60K around here, and we got the support here, right, in one day chart. And after that, Bitcoin just in couple of weeks, right, just drop around 3%, right? So it's not new. Bitcoin likes to do something like that, right? So that's why be careful, and risk management is extremely important. Okay, now let's talk about something else. USD dominance. USD dominance is super bullish. I am super bullish here. I will be bullish all the year. Yeah, it's like this. As you can see here, there is no other direction, right? Based on probabilities, the top is already in, right? I know it's not popular, right, for you, because I see Twitter like, oh my God, or X, right? Oh my God, yeah, to the moon, right? Yeah. Thank you, smart people. Thank you. Without you, we cannot make profits, right? Thank you so much. Thank you. So this is like this. We have a buy signal confirmation here. So, and also it's in the band here. Remember, it's here actually in this band, right? Where based on the probabilities is 91% of probabilities actually we will see a bounce here from this area. Okay, so that's why careful here. Volume is not the best right now here for USD because it's the monthly here. But if we see the weekly chart here, weekly chart, we have a buy signal here in volume. So it's reversing here, it's reversing. And also we have a buy signal in weekly chart. And now here is testing the MA55. Eventually, I think it's going to break. Looks like looking for 6%. Looking for 6%. In the long term, I am looking for 8% or even 9%. Actually, this year, I am looking for maybe potential new ETA around here. So it's going to be awesome for all the bears around there. Or investors, right? It's up to you. In my case, I am investor, so I will be happy to buy everything super cheap. Okay, now let's continue with the Bitcoin dominance, because Bitcoin dominance is doing something very interesting. Something is not new here. We were talking about this, right? UCX and many crypto experts, they were talking about new alt season. Seriously, right? Yeah, sure, right? You are following the kind of people, you have a problem, my friend. You have a problem. As you can see here, we have a buy signal here. And I said last week, no, actually 2 weeks to 1 month, I think, it's like this, right? To the upside, right? It's to the upside. No alt season, right? No alt season. It's Bitcoin season, not alt season. So 62, I am looking for around here, this area in the monthly here. This area actually is the area of resistance around here, around 75%. I think Bitcoin is gonna be around here, and it's gonna be in sideways for a long time. Something like this, right? Something like this, right? So we will see Bitcoin doing something like this, right? In sideways here for a long time. And this area is when you will see all the altcoins crashing, Bitcoin crashing more and more and more. And finally, in some point, I don't know when, but it's gonna be the good timing to buy altcoins again. The general rule, because someone asked me, hey, well, when I should buy altcoins then, right? Well, it's very simple. It's very simple. You need to see your favorite altcoin crashing around 95%. Yeah, that's all. It's very simple. Maybe you don't believe me, right? Like, oh, Solana never will crash to 95%. If you are thinking in that way, you don't have you have a serious experience in the crypto space, because I need to remind you, in 2000, for example, 17, right, 18, yeah, Ethereum, for example, crashed all the way down to 92,000, 92%. For example, altcoins here, let me show you Cardano, for example. Yeah. Well, actually, Cardano hit my target around 0.52 cents. Very nice. But as you can see here, in 2018, well, this is not exact because other exchange, we don't have all the full data for Cardano, but in average, as you can see here, is around 92, 93, right? In the previous bear market, from $3 all the way down to 0.25 cents, 91%. So when I will, in my case, buy altcoins again after I see 92% crash of all my favorite altcoins, right? So right now we are in the beginning, right? We are just starting, right? So it's gonna take time, maybe a couple years, maybe 1 year, something like that. Okay. So, but the problem here is when you will see the market like that. But I am very sure, because that happened to me 3 times. When the market crashed like that, my live streams crash. Just only 2 people here listening to me, right? It's fine, because people are emotional, right? I am hoping this time when you see the bear market, I want to see more people here. Why? Because that means, well, all the things I'm saying right now actually is working. Actually, you remember this, right? When the market is crashing, we buy the blood. When we market is crashing, is when we buy, not when Bitcoin is at the new all-time high, right? If you are buying right now Bitcoin, or you bought Bitcoin right now at 90K, 100K, get ready, because you are gonna get super wrecked, same as the people are in 2018. You have to be ready to be in ready like 82%, 70% down your portfolio. Now, the good news, in the long term, you will be in green, but it's gonna take 2-3 years. So, for example, if you bought a Bitcoin at I don't know 17K, because the news said in that time Bitcoin will hit 1 million, right? And you were so smart, like, oh yeah, let's buy Bitcoin after of a major pump like this, right? Like 5,000, 6,000 pump. I'm gonna buy more because I don't know, like social media, right? It said people are so smart in social media, right? Very, very smart. And it's gonna hit 1 million, right? Because MicroStrategy said whatever, right? Remember, it's their job, right? The job, or Michael Taylor and all that kind of people, they are getting money from fees, from different things. They give a shit if you are making money or not. Their job is to make you like feel like greedy, like bullish, because that is the way how they can just dump their assets, right? So that's why you need to understand the game here, the game, right? So you bought here, right? You will in 2018, now you will be in 2019, you will be down at 80%. Most of the people, most of them will just sell in panic, right? And they will take losses. The good news for Bitcoin, if you just hold, right? For example, you bought here, right? You will have to wait maybe 2-3 years, but you will recover your money, but you will have to wait, right? Same here. If you bought at 65, 60K, because again, the same narrative, Bitcoin will hit 1 million, right? 10 million, right? You hold, right? But most of the people don't do that, right? You will recover after 2-3 years your investment, right? So the thing here is the same. If you follow this kind of people and you bought here because to the moon, right? From here to 1 million, 10 million, right? 1 billion you want, right? I am not a financial advisor, but well, if your plan is holding, well, every time when Bitcoin is crashing, right here, or it is crashing here, you buy more and you will improve your position. And in the long term, if because Bitcoin is an uptrend, in maybe 2-3 years, you will recover your money, and not just only recover, maybe you will make some profits, right? But in my case, I am applying technical analysis, right? I am a trader. Also, I am applying my skills as a trader for investing. So that's why when I see a sell signal for example, here, right? When I see a buy signal here, I buy. When I see a sell, I sell, and so on, right? I give a shit like if Bitcoin is going to the moon or to zero, whatever. No, just I follow my system, right? My system knows much better than my feelings, right? But the problem here is like you have problems with this is because you are emotional. That's all. You are not you are the problem, not my system, because my system has been tested for a long time. So of course it's not perfect, right? I'm not saying my system is perfect, but of course the win rate is actually decent. It's decent. That's why if my system says, to the moon, well, to the moon, right? If my system is saying Bitcoin is gonna crash, well, everything is gonna crash. That's all. Okay. So now, as I said before, be careful here. If you want to open shorts, it's not the time for shorts, right? In short term, right? In the 4-hour chart, it's not the time for shorts. Yeah, this live stream is going to be a bit longer because we need to talk about the currencies because something is going on right now, very interesting, right, in the world. So we need to talk about it. Okay, now let's continue with Cardano here, for example, here major crash, as you can see here. Testing this green box this green box was not here. I put this green box like maybe 1 week or 2, right? So that's why it's just time. We have to wait. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so now let's continue, and let's continue with some altcoins. Let me check the comments first. Okay, on the chart. Well, Lorenzo, welcome to my live stream. First of all, you need to understand the time frames, right? 74 is yes, of course, that is one of my targets, but it's my target in all the year, not now, right? So this is the target. If Bitcoin breaks 90k, yes, I am looking. The next target is gonna be around 70k, 74k, around there. Yeah. Of course, from there I'm expecting a bounce, right? But that bounce, or I can tell you right now, is gonna be just a sell opportunity. Is the only thing I can tell you. Okay, now let's continue with more comments. XRP 90%. Yes, actually correct. I think most of the altcoins will just crash. Okay, let's continue with some altcoins. For example, altcoins Ethereum. As you can see here, we have this beautiful chart. Like, I remember many YouTubers are doing this, right? And they are saying, oh, you know what? Ethereum is doing this bullish formation, right? And from here, seriously, like with 200, 3,000, even 1 million followers, they are doing this garbage, right? Seriously, it's like, I don't know. Like, I can understand why people are so smart, right? Right, so smart. They are doing this, right? This beautiful uptrend, right? Like this. Even one guy said, I'm gonna open a 1 million position dollars, right? A long position, yeah. And now he's getting wrecked, okay, of course. But of course, as expected, right? Yeah, people like just they were lucky 6-7 years ago. They bought Bitcoin by accident, and they think they are traders. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. The thing here is like, as you can see here, this is the technical analysis, classic technical analysis. Don't do that, please. Don't do this garbage, right? This is just trash. So as you can see here, the original, the technical analysis from influencers, right? Because I don't consider myself an influencer, so it was like this. And my technical analysis, not today, right? It was like this, right? And as you can see here, it's working. Now, why? The reason is very simple. First of all, remove all your triangles you have in your chart. You are doing this, right? Second thing here is like, as you can see here, we have here sell signal, right? We have a sell signal here. This signal fired in January, 2 weeks ago. And I said it's going to be to the downside. Volume, we have a sell signal here with the volume in red dot, and also potential rejection from the zero line here. And not just only that, we have the monthly sell signal with sell signal in the monthly here as well in volume and momentum. So what I'm trying to say right now here, there is no chance, at least following my system of trading, Ethereum will hit 10K right now. If you are thinking that way, I really respect, but you really have a problem. You really have a problem. Because, and you will see that problem reflected in your wallet. So this is like this. Okay, this is like this, and that's it. Okay, it's very simple. If you see Ethereum breaking 2,200 in monthly, I mean, for example, February, Bitcoin breaks down, right? And also Ethereum breaks 2,200, you will see Ethereum around 1,200, right? Unbelievable, right? Oh my God, really? Yes, 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 my friend, yes. This is the target actually I'm looking for in the long term. And not just only by monthly, I think by monthly we have a sell signal. Yeah, we are going to have a sell signal very soon, as you can see here, right? For Ethereum, we don't have a better divergence, but as you can see here, 2025 is not going to be fun. For cryptocurrencies, it's not going to be fun. So be careful here, because if you are buying this thing because it's the dip, well, keep buying. Yeah. Okay, now let's continue. Let me check. Let me see. For example, I got a request. Sui is my first time to see this chart. What I can tell you right now, weekly chart is gonna test the MA55 here. Of course, around this area, I will start looking for a potential bounce, but it's gonna take months. So your coin must be in sideways here, defending this level for maybe 3 months, and after that you can expect maybe a bounce, right, in the long term. Now let's talk about XRP, right? XRP. Let me see. XRP, as you can see here, XRP tested, actually technically broke for a few moments $2. $2 is the key. If you see $2 broken this month, you will see XRP around 0.60 cents. This is gonna be a very good, actually we have a sell signal right now here with volume, also sell signal here. This is like this, right? In the following 3 months, in the next 3 months, it's gonna be like this. As I said before, if you see XRP breaking $2, you will see 0.50, 0.60, and massive, something like this, right? Something like this, something like this, something like this. And you will see the news is because Trump, is because, I don't know, aliens, whatever. But this is not something new, right? This is something we were expecting like a few months before, since December, right? We were talking about this. Okay, now let's continue. Let's continue with more. Let me double check Solana. Solana is actually doing quite good, and we compare, of course, with Bitcoin and also Ethereum. Breaking 165, you will see 120, right? So that's why we have to be careful here. This is the support. Yes, it is a support. And if the support breaks, you will see around 100 here. Of course, I am not expecting Solana breaking 100. Of course, I am expecting Solana like Bitcoin, right? Testing this area, a bounce here, maybe a range for a while, and after that, continuation. If Solana breaks 100, you will see in the long term, right? In the long term, this year, maybe next year, get ready for maybe a potential 80-90% crash from here, right? Around maybe 20, 40, something like that. So that's why, technically speaking, it's still to the upside, yes. But my job as a trader is, even with the uptrend, I need to see the warning signs to start looking for potential major reversals. And now we have this reversal, right? So that's why. And it's very simple. As long as USDT dominance is bullish all the year, I cannot be bullish for crypto. This is very simple. Very simple equation. Okay, now let's continue with let me see the comments. XRP. Okay, I check. Okay, great drop coins 30% of this. Yes, Simon. Yes, actually, this is the beginning. Of course we will see bounces, right, in the process, right? We will see, like, for example, I am now in long position for Bitcoin in the short term, right? A 94 in the short term, like 4-hour chart, looking for maybe a bounce, right, in the short term, right? Something like this, right? Sorry. something like this, right? Something like this. But of course, this bounce is gonna be just a sell opportunity. Just follow the trend, and the trend is your friend. And in this case, in the short term, right, is to the downside. Technically speaking, in one day chart, we are just trading a range. Bitcoin is still in range from this point and this point, and this point and this point, right? So, but the odds are super high right now to the downside. Okay. So technically, Bitcoin is just, we are just trading in this range. Okay. Okay. Now let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, Dogecoin. Yeah, I think so, right? I think so. Doge. Okay. Okay. Please specify your time frame. I don't know your goals, right? You are a swing trader or you are a scalper or what, or I don't know. But right now here, Doge is testing the MA55, as you can see here. So same as Sui, yeah, that's the name. You have to see this coin holding for months, like 2-3 months, this area around 0.20 cents. If you don't see that, you will see the next target should be around 0.10 cents. Okay, so the question is, what kind of trader you are, right? Because you're talking to me in weekly chart. You're not a trader, you're an investor. So you are looking for maybe just buy and hold for maybe a few months and after that to the moon, right? So right now here, for not just only Bitcoin, also many altcoins, we have a monthly sell signal. So there is no, at least in this channel, all the year, at least in the monthly, all the year, you will not see me saying, Bitcoin will go to the moon. At least not this year. Maybe next year, yes. Next year, maybe in a couple years. Yeah. So that's why you have to be careful here. Now, the thing here is like, okay, you are at point, you bought around 0.11 cents. Okay. So, well, if you, looks like you didn't follow my seasonal trading, because if you follow my seasonal trading, you following my seasonal trading, the sell signal was around here in this area, around 0.35 cents. Yep. So with my seasonal trading, let me see here, the buy signal was here around 0.09 cents. And with my system, after a few months, you will be around 250, 60 up. Right now you're losing, well, not losing, but you're making less. So you are bullish here, right? You are bullish here. You don't want to see this thing breaking 0.20 cents. 0.20 cents. But let me tell you something. If Bitcoin breaks 90K, you will see 10 cents. Your area you bought maybe in a few days. Just be careful here, because Bitcoin sometimes is crazy and just crash like nothing, right? Like just in using one day. So be careful with that. Risk management is the most important thing here. In my case, I am not financial advisor. You can do whatever you want. But if I will be you, right, I will just take some profits, right? Or maybe take out my capital, right, from my original investment, right? And if Doge is holding, well, you can just ride the trend, right, and to the moon if you want. But if not, at least you didn't lose your capital, because our capital is the key component, right, for trading. We cannot trade without capital, right? So that's why we have to be super careful with our capital. Okay, now let's continue. In the next section, I'm going to talk about the stock market and also currencies, because this time actually something is going on in the markets, but that is something like it's not new, right? First of all, I'm going to start with BABA. Remember what I said to you a long time ago, right? A long time ago, not now, not yesterday, a few months ago. I said, I am bullish BABA, right? I am very bullish here, right? I am very bullish, and I bought at 73 in my case, right? $73 around here is my position. And I said to you in this live stream long time ago, right? In December, November, I cannot remember very well. I said, this is gonna pump very hard, okay? And as you can see here, from 73 went all the way up to 100. And after that, a correction, and after that, and again, 100. The momentum is to the upside, not just only monthly, also the monthly we have a buy signal here, and not just only by monthly, we have also the 3 months. So there is no other direction for BABA. Now I know now the news is like, well, it's because the AI. Well, we didn't know anything about the AIs 3-4 months ago, right? So that's why I love technical analysis, because I don't have to listen all the bullshit, right? Social media is saying, right, to justify something, right? So this is like this, right? Of course, I'm not financial advisor right here, like this. In the long term, I'm looking for maybe 200, 220. I don't know, maybe a few years, couple years maybe. Now let's continue with the next one. The next one is NVIDIA. Is something we were expecting right before, right? We have a monthly sell signal. Of course, NVIDIA is a buy, right? In the long term, right? No shorts, right? In my case, let me be clear. In the stock market, I am not shorting. I will not short the stock market. I will not short the stock market, because the trend is your friend. And this thing is like Shiba Inu, right? This is looking like a Shiba Inu, like a meme coin. So in my case, I am not shorting. If you want to short, it's up to you. But in the stock market, as long as the state is just printing dollars, right, like always it likes to do, I will just keep buying the dips. Of course, it's too soon. We will have to, at least in my case, I need to wait maybe around 2-3 years to buy NVIDIA again, because the stock market is the only thing I just buy in a spot. I mean, like I don't use futures, something like that, because the volatility is so low, like it's boring for me. So that's why for me it's just in the long term. Maybe if I bought Nike, I bought Baba, and now let's see if I can buy something else. But it's just for long term, maybe 2-3 years. As you can see here, we have a sell signal in the monthly, and also NVIDIA, we have a weekly sell signal. Is not new. Now I know the reason is because, well, the DeepSeek, right, the new AI, Chinese AI. Yeah, sure, for sure, right? The signal was here, testing the MI55. I don't see any change. Actually, I think NVIDIA is doing very well. I know maybe people are getting bearish because the DeepSeek right stuff. No, but I have to tell you right now, this is like this, still like this. And why? The trend is my friend, and also weekly chart is doing very well. So as long as NVIDIA is holding here more time, maybe 1 month or 2, and it's not breaking the MI55, eventually we will see a buy signal here, right? So right now I can tell you, if February NVIDIA close above 100, I think 105, we will see a continuation. Okay, so I know it's opposite what social media is saying, like, oh, DeepSeek, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, no, just forget it. Okay, forget it. Okay, now let's continue. Let's continue with more. Nike, for example, Nike here for me, the bottom is already in for Nike. Yeah, we have bullish divergence here in weekly chart, and not just only that, we have also a monthly bullish divergence forming here. Yeah, so this is like this, right? Of course, because Nike is long term, is gonna take maybe a couple years. Okay, maybe a couple years. The long term is around 100, 104, around there. So I bought it here. I mean, I am not financial advisor. Remember, it's very important. I am not financial advisor here, because sometimes, well, you said this. No. I am just sharing what I'm doing in the markets. Okay, it's up to you, right? It's up to you. I instantly suggest, again, the next bear market is coming, right? If you really want to take this seriously as a business, find a mentor, find trainings, like search for trainings and this kind of something like actually serious about this, because bear markets for me, I love bear markets, not because I want to see, well, first of all is because we will see everything very cheap. The second thing is because it's the best timing for me to improve as a trader. So that's why I love bear markets. It's just my personal opinion, right? But well, most of the people, they are willing to lose 5k 10k in the markets instead of investing in themselves, right? Yeah, that is the nature of humans, right? Okay, now let's continue. Let's continue with Google. Let me show you Google here. Google is bullish. Is bullish in the monthly. Monthly, one day chart, the turn is your friend. Weekly chart. This is wonderful. It's gonna keep pumping. Amazon, pumping. Meta is bullish. Yeah. Nokia. Someone asked me about Nokia. And this is resistance, right? Of course, no thank you. This is resistance, right? But let's see the monthly here. the monthly here. We have the ME55 test. Oh wow, actually we have a close here. Of course, no thank you. I mean the trade for me, right? The trade started here, right? And the trade is like this, and the target is ME55. So continuation there, of course, maybe yes, but at least this is the area not like for selling, not to buy. Another, this is not financial advice, but something I actually am watching right now is Unity. Unity is something very interesting here for me because we have a bullet variance right now in Unity. As you can see here, Unity bullet variance is the engine system, engine, video game, right? Engine. So this is like this. We're looking for around 44, around there. So I'm thinking honestly, maybe I will enter here. One more stock, maybe this one. I don't know. I'm not sure. I am not a big fan of the stock market because of the volatility is very low. Yeah, but I have to be very honest. It's actually very easy to trade the stock market. If you're coming from crypto and you are actually doing very well in crypto for Bitcoin and futures, you are actually doing very well. The stock market is just like it's for kids. Yeah, seriously, because crypto is super volatile and it's very complicated. Let me show you something very interesting here about my trading journal. Let me show you here. We have here. I started in December. This account is a small account. Right now, I am in profit 1,600. I started with 2,000. And as you can see here, my win rate is 50%. And also my maximum drawdown is around 300. And my average win is 264. So in average, I'm losing every time. When I lose, around $125, around there. But this is the uptrend. As you can see here, my profits are actually in uptrend. And this is the green line is the moving average. Moving average 21. So as you can see here, as long as I am above this green line, everything should be fine. And as you can see here, I am just trading Bitcoin. And the total profits, right, as you can see here, is around total profits is around 2,900, and in total losses, right, like all the losses I'm taking, is around 1,400. But this is very important. As you can see here, I started in December, and finally here in February, in January, finally my win rate is increasing more and my loss rate is decreasing. That's actually very good. And my profit factor is around 0.2. It's actually 2. It's actually very good. But actually something I was not expecting to see is this one. My initial capital is around $2,000, and right now is total plus the profits around 3,600. But my PNL since December is 83%. It's awesome. Actually, I'm very happy. I'm very, very, very happy. Of course, this is not gonna be consistent right now. Maybe I'm a little bit lucky, right? Because we are in a bull market. Actually, I've been short. You see my trading journal, most of the time I'm shorting. But let me show you something very interesting here. Of course, my PNL right now is 83%. I am not expecting to see this result. I think it's the highest result in a long time I have in 1 month. Usually it's around maybe 45, 50%, or the most like the worst is around 20%. But most of the time is in positive. That is the point here. I'm trying to show you this because I know it's very difficult to people to do that. But if you really want to know how good or how terrible you are, yeah, is very good exercise if you can have your trading journal and you will learn from yourself and your own mistakes. Okay, so that's why if you want to use this, you want to access to my trading journal, you can enter to Leonidas Crypto /cave, and you need to start your you need to create a new account. But we have here the pricing. The pricing, well, is just something. It's just a formality because actually this is free. If you join here, I can give you access for free. You can just send a request on my Discord asking for access, and I will give you a coupon for 3 months access. But there is a catch. I have to be honest. The only way you will do that for free is like you. Right now, I have a partnership with Bluffing where you create an account with Bluffing, and you trade with that account, and your fees will help me to maintain this website and my channel, right? Because that's that. I have to be very honest with you. I am talking with BitGet right now and BNX, and you want me to talk with other exchange, just let me know. But the difference between other people like in myself is um, the business is like this. All of us, we are paying fees, right? When we are trading, right? So the business is like many influencers, like all the guys here, right? All the guys here, they are showing you these kind of things. They are saying, hey, please join to BitMEX or BitGet or whatever with my link. They don't care if you make money or not. The only thing they care is you if you trade in the exchange with their account. Why? Because regardless of you lose or you won the trade, the fees, they will get a commission, like maybe 20%, 30%, right? It depends on the exchange. So that's why they don't care if you actually make money or not. That's why their job is just sharing this kind of shitty technical analysis, if you can call it like that, and try to keep you bullish. I'm very emotional. For example, this guy Ash Crypto is actually terrible because he has 1.6 million followers, and what he's always doing is just sharing just garbage, as you can see here. For example, here, right, very like with clickbait, right? Like, oh, Ethereum just hit blah blah, fuck it, blah blah blah, and he's just sharing just stupid things because, well, that is the quality of followers he has, right? So that's why my account, I said a long time ago, I prefer quality than quantity, right? I am not looking for to have a 50K followers. I am looking for quality, because I want to be surrounded with serious traders and actually people they want to become better. So the thing here is I wanted to be very transparent. So that is the way how you can support this channel if you want to access to this. And of course, if you do that, you will get access for free to my private Discord, private channels, and also my trading system here. And I am writing some articles. I didn't have time this week, but I will keep adding more. How it's working my trading system, risk management, psychology of trading, and so on. In the future, of course, in this year, I'm hoping to have all the content about my system of trading in just one place, and this is gonna be the website. Okay, I will create some courses in the future and everything, but I have to be honest with you, I will never ask you to pay a course or training course from my website. No. Why? Because if you help me with the fees in the exchange, for example, bluffing or maybe the Bitcoin in the future, with your fees, yeah, because all of us we have to pay this. Well, you will help me to keep doing this. Okay, that's all. Okay, that's all. Okay, guys. So let's continue with the chart. Okay. Now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about the currencies, and this is going to be the last part of the live stream, okay? Because it's actually very, very, very important here. Very, very important what is going on right now. Let me show you here. We have the Japanese yen, right? And we have the second strongest coin. Well, last year it was the Mexican peso, and also I want to show you here what is going on because I have actually people are following me there as well. And I said before, careful here because we don't have all the data here. Let me see if USD and MX. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Perfect. We have this one. As you can see here, because now Canada, right, the Mexican peso and the States, Donald Trump is right in the news, right? Let's talk about this. Well, long time ago, not now, right? Not now. I said this is like this, right? This is like this. Why? Because here we have a buy signal here. We have a buy signal here. It was a 17 Mexican pesos, and after that, with volume like this, of course, we can expect. I was expecting a bounce here, around all. This is support, right? Sorry, this is resistance right now. It's still in resistance, but as you can see here, the monthly candle closed above this. So potential, there is a very a good chance to see the Mexican peso crashing even more around to maybe 24, 25, around there. And why? Is because if you see the higher time frames here, we have a bi-monthly buy signal here, and also we have here in the next 3-month chart here, we have a buy signal as well. This is the Mi 55 here for first time in the history since actually, well, since the 90s. Is the first time. Of course, I will be bullish here. And honestly, I'm very sorry for them, but I am looking for new ATA actually, new ATA in the long term. Now let's talk about the Japanese, the yen, because the Japanese is trash. Yeah, it's trash. It's garbage. Yeah, I love Japan. I am living in Japan, but the economy in this country is just garbage. So let me show you here. As you can see here, we have a buy signal here in 3-month chart, right? 3-month chart. I was so bullish here since 2021, and as you can see here, I hate to be right sometimes because I am living in this country, right? So that's why here is testing resistance here, but looks like it's gonna break. It's gonna break to the upside, and if you see this break, you will see the yen and maybe in the following years around 220, 230, and around here. This is the area actually I'm looking for in the long term. Very sad. It's very sad, right? So uh, that's why Japan right now is very cheap, especially you are living in the States or UK. Japan for you is in a big discount, right? Big discount. So you want to come here, you can come and we can talk. And we can talk if you want. Okay, so here, as you can see here, we have monthly 1, 2 better variance here. Maybe this year we could expect a recovery like 140 here, but is very very obvious here, right? This area, as long as the yen is above 140, I am looking for new a breakout here in the long term, of course. So now let's continue here with more currencies here. Let me check 1 second because I got a request from people from Canada, right? One second is okay. Okay, so let's talk about this one. As you can see here, I'm sorry for all my friends from Canada, right? As well, they will just get wrecked as well. As you can see here, this is looking very bullish, right? Usually the third time when you see three tests to the resistance, usually the after 3 or 4 times is a breakout. You will see a breakout here. So it's very bullish. The monthly is very bullish here. Volume is very very healthy, so that means it's gonna be very bad. I am looking for 160 here and potential new ATA, same as the Mexican peso. Get ready because this year for you, my friends, will be very 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 difficult as well. So let me show you here the bi-monthly here. Bi-monthly here, I am very bullish here. Very very bullish. Very bullish here. Is actually, I think this currency is looking even worse than the Japanese yen. Yeah, I am bullish here. Yeah, I am bullish. So sorry. Yeah, so get ready, my friends. Get ready because this year is gonna be complicated. Oh, for Bitcoin and also more currencies as well. So careful here because risk management is the most important thing. I am not financial advisor, but one of the things you have to do if you want to take care of your assets, you need to diversify your portfolio, not just only cryptocurrencies, not just only dollar. Maybe it depends on the country you are. Check the context, right? What kind of things your country is actually very strong. For example, metals, silver, gold, or maybe buying lands, right? Investing is very important because you need to protect yourself from inflation, because we will see a very strong inflation maybe this year and maybe next year, especially from in America. Yeah, so that's why take care of yourself. Take care, my friends. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next live stream. Okay, thank you.